So I'm so happy you're here.
No, thank you
And
for having
thank you.
me.
Thank you for
'Cause
coming.
I've been wanting to go on your podcast when I saw you eating tacos. I'm like, this is my type of girl.
Yeah. Yeah, we had tacos on once and then it was cold, so I was like, it's kind of
Oh
hard.
no.
But
Yeah.
I want to start going to restaurants and eating food.
That would be so fire.
Yeah,
I be
you
wanting
should
to do that.
come.
I want to do ASMR. That's how you say that?
Yeah.
But at different restaurants. I think that would be so cute.
We should do it together.
Let's do it.
Cause I like the name of the show is food, so I
Mhm.
was like, I need to go to restaurants, and then
Exactly.
you guys need to pay us to come and do it. Too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So okay, cool. So tell me a little bit. I haven't heard music from you in a little while.
Yes.
A lot of us.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about when
That situation.
when you're dropping a new song.
Well, soon.
Cause your last song the one with Nicki Minaj? Like that was the last biggest.
Yeah, that was the last biggest because I just I did a song with 22Gs. That was really cute. I think we're still shooting a video for that. So that was one of my favorite songs. But I think the last big one was with Nicki.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was in a contract with somebody. I'm still in it. We're just working everything out, and it's just literally been that. I wasn't seeing eye to eye with the production company, and being like younger and stuff, you don't really know the business and stuff, and then not having a proper team around could mess up a lot of things for you too. Like, so I was coming from out in the Bronx, like literally out in the streets, and threw myself in a situation.
How did you get into music? Like, tell me how it started.
So it was in probably like around high school. My high school best friend at the time, she was rapping, and she called me one day and was like, "Oh, I want you to listen to one of my raps." And I'm like, "I bet, let's do it." I listened to it. I was like, "It's fire." It was to Gucci Mane's "Wasted." Yeah, so that was like Gucci Mane when he was lit. And we had I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna try." So I rapped, wrote something, called her, and she was like, "Yo, that's fire, da da da." So then from there, really, and then like I want to say like 2 weeks later, I was in Park Avenue in the Bronx, these projects. And then all the guys was rapping. It was like 4th of July. All the guys was rapping. They was in the middle of rapping. And I was like, they trash. I was like, you know what? I'm about to go over there. And my best friend at the time, she was like, no, you're not. No, you're not. You scared. You scared. And I got up and I started, rapping. It was like I'm not a freestyler. Off the dome, I don't got it. But I will write my ass off. You give me like 10 minutes, I'm going to write the shit out of something. Like,
okay.
But I went up there, freestyle, and then they gassed me up. And then from there, I was like, I'm going to do this. And then I just kept going. And then now I'm here.
From high school?
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know that. That. She's been doing this for a long time.
Yeah, like since I was like 18, 19, I'm 33 now. So I've had it for a little minute. And then I was signed all over the place from different people. And the first place I signed it to was Rough Riders and Swiss Beats.
How did you get in touch with them? How did they find you?
On Twitter. When I was younger, I used to run my mouth on Twitter. I used to say so much crazy things. So I used to always, this is Twitter, like early Twitter days. Like this is like probably like 2008, 2009, 2010-ish.
Okay.
Around there. I used to say ridiculous things on Twitter. So one of the guys that was with them, Cashflow Harlem, he's a rapper. And he saw me on Twitter, I guess showed them me, and they were like hunting me down. They had like 5 different guys writing me on Twitter. And I don't pull up on nobody. You got to understand this. I don't pull up on nobody. I don't answer nobody back. Like, you will be in my DM just frolicking by yourself. Like, so I wasn't writing them back. And they was like, yo, they were tweeting me. Rough Riders wants to meet up with you. Swiss Beats wants to sign you. I was just like, yo, these losers, whatever. Boom.
Why?
I just thought
you didn't believe it was real?
I just thought guys was trying to talk to me. I thought they was trying to talk to me. I was like, you guys are being too heavy. And I don't know. I just don't be with it.
Like standoffish, like you don't trust?
I don't, yeah, because look, the things that I used to do back in the day, and especially around then, I was still in and out of the gang. So I ain't trust nothing. I thought it was like, the girls trying to get at me from whatever things I used to do back in the day.
Setup.
Yeah, so I was just not answering nobody back. Like I was too scary to even think about answering somebody back. So yeah, they were writing me. One day I had wrote, I'm in Popeyes on 145th. I don't know why I wrote that on Twitter. They pulled up on me.
No way.
Yep, Cashflow Harlem and his father came, was like, wrote me, we coming. And then I was like, whatever. Was in Popeyes eating my food. They came and was like, yo, come on. Swiss Beats and Rough Riders wants to sign you. We got Rough Riders in the studio right now. And I'm like, what the hell? And it's funny because they had the paperwork right there in my face.
No way.
I signed it right then and there. From jumping out of Popeye, I signed it.
Wow.
I was like 20, I think. 19,
okay,
20.
so then that was 13 years ago. So what happened after that?
I went indie for a little bit, and I was still, doing my music. And then Island Def Jam found me.
Okay.
They found me YouTube, same thing. And they wanted to do like this little girl group. I didn't really care about it. Like, I wasn't taking music serious. I was too young. I was still worried about like being on my block, and I wasn't taking it
Like
serious.
street stuff.
Yeah, like I literally was not taking it
Because
serious.
there was
at
no
all.
money in it at the time.
Not that it wasn't no money in it. I just did not care for it. I didn't see like how rapping could change my life at that point.
You didn't believe in yourself yet.
Not
Like, you
even
just
believe.
did.
I knew I was fake nice. I was like, yo, I'm nice, but I just didn't care about it. That literally is it. I just didn't care about rapping. Like, I was just doing it because people in the hood was like, oh, you fired, da da da. I was just doing it for like the attention that people were giving me.
But you didn't believe in it.
I didn't care for it.
Right.
Like, I did not care for it. Even after the Rough Riders thing, I did not care for it. Like, I saw that what it could do for me, but I just didn't care for it. Like, my mind was elsewhere, like still in street stuff. So then Island Def Jam, they found me on the internet and they wanted to put me in a group, girl group. I was like, hell no, I'm not doing that. Like, no. And so they said, yo, we're going to fly you to LA. We're going to give you a house and we're going to give you a car and we're going to give you, I think they paid me 10 bands around that time, but I was like so young, 10 bands felt like $1 million. Yeah. And then a house and a car. I was like, sign me up.
Okay.
So, but that didn't work out. It didn't work out at all. And then I left that situation, came back to New York. And then I went indie for a little bit. I was with Empire, I believe, around that time. My timeline might be off about that. But I went back to the street stuff. I was just like, I was over the music stuff. Like, when I was in LA, like, it drained me. I felt drained. Like, I was just over it. So I went back to the streets. And then at the time I was with somebody and I just hated everything that we were going through at that point. So I was like, you know what? Like, all right, let me really get serious about rapping. And I did. And that's when I dropped the top 5 projects. So I remixed like Little Kim's Crush on You, Foxy Brown's Gotta Get You Home, Missy, Eve, Lauryn Hill. And then I was doing my own social media marketing because this somebody that I knew, he linked me with this company, which is Phase One. That's who I was in the contract with. And yeah, they just funded everything. They funded all my ideas. So I felt like at the time it was the ideal situation.
Fire.
It absolutely was. But at the same time, me still being naive to me just going in, you would have thought I would have learned my lesson with signing contracts and not having proper like
a lawyer read it over.
But then again, I'm coming from the Bronx. Why would I have like any of that? But I should have learned my lesson. But I did.
Are you the oldest child?
No, I'm the middle.
Okay.
It takes a lot for me to learn my lesson, I believe.
Okay.
Well, but so what they funded everything, like everything I wanted to do. I never had somebody that did that. I never had somebody that
What did your family say when you got that? Like, that's dope, right?
Yeah, they were excited. Like, my mom's always been like a big supporter of me. So even there was times when I didn't have to record myself in the studio. I didn't have money or nothing. And I remember this one time I was just crying to my mom, just crying because I was going through mad stuff. And I just cried to her and I was like, Ma, I can't put myself in the studio. I don't have no bread to put myself in the studio. I don't know nobody like that will put me in the studio. Like, I want to do this. Like, my mom literally went to work, told everybody at her job, like, my daughter wants to rap. Like, she needs a studio, she needs something. And then luckily one of my mom's coworkers were like, yo, my son's an engineer. He has his own studio equipment in his house. And it's funny because when I did that freestyle, that was the freestyle that Rough Riders found me on, was that freestyle because of my mom. Wow. But yeah, my mom's always been a big supporter of like everything, but she's always said, you got to be mindful of what you sign. And I'm like, all right, but I always felt like I'm going to sign this and I'm going to figure it out later. Like, this is just to get me off the streets right now because I need to.
Because you need it now.
I need to get out. Needed to get out the streets. So yeah, and then left that situation, Island Def Jam, and then I was putting out the stuff, the freestyles and stuff, and then K Michelle saw me and Young Berg, and I'm not exactly how that story went, but K Michelle saw me on Instagram from the Gotta Get You Home remix of Foxy. She told, I believe, Young Berg, Hitmaker, about me, and all the songs that I had put out, like the Gotta Get You Home, the Lauryn Hill songs, he took them, remixed it, took my vocals off there, put like Ty Dolla $ign on one of them, Jeremiah on one of them. and I think it was on with Chris Brown. I'm not too sure. I don't remember. I don't think I heard that one. And he went to Atlantic vouching for me and wanted to sign me. So that's what happened with the whole Atlantic thing. I didn't have a good team then. Same thing. I always like, I'm just figuring it out myself. Like trying to find good people. It's very hard to find good
Very
people in
hard.
this industry.
Very hard.
And like we were talking about before, if you find a good person, they don't have the money or they don't have the resources. And then it's like they'll be loyal to you, they'll take care of you and make sure you're good. But then it's like they can't find you.
It's hard when you're not like there yet, right? When you're like
Exactly.
in between, like you're not at the bottom, but you're not at the top. So it's
Yeah,
like
it's a weird place.
yeah, it's a weird place to be in. I get that. I'm in that kind of
Yeah,
place too, you know, where it's
exactly.
like people are like, "Oh, I don't want to put up all this money. I don't know if you're really about that
Exactly.
like, you know, if you could make it back."
Right, but I know you got something. I
Yeah.
know it's something there, but
Yeah.
I don't want to take my chance on it.
Yeah.
You
And
know?
then the people who ain't got shit like, "I'll do
Oh,
it." But
I'll
it's
do
like,
it.
the
I
fuck
believe
could you
in
do?
you,
What
but
could you do? Nothing.
exactly. Yeah, so that's what's always been, I feel like always through everything with my career, I just never had a proper manager, no nothing. But now I do. So
That's good.
yeah, like so if I do need anything, I could just ask my manager. It's hard for me to ask anybody for anything because I don't like, you know,
Right.
but
Because you're
I'm
from New York and you're used to doing shit
that, and
yourself.
I'm used to doing everything by myself,
Are
like
you
everything by myself. And then even when I was younger, I always was like, you know, I was never like, mommy, 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 mommy. I was
you're like
like,
independent.
yeah. So
Right.
yeah, I've always, so I just feel like it was just like a uphill battle with all of it. So, but I'm still here
It's
trucking it.
part of your story.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. But then how did you get to Nicki Minaj? Because that's a big deal, right?
Yeah, well, I actually was just always like just tweeting her and just being up under her stuff because I love Nicki. Like
Of course.
Nicki is my like how everybody's like back in the day, everybody had Foxy and everybody had Lauryn Hill. Like our female rapper of our generation when I was growing up was Nicki. So like
Right.
I was just always under her stuff. Like her and Rihanna, you cannot get me off their page. Like
Right.
I love them so much. So
How could you not?
yeah, right. So yeah, I was just always under her stuff, showing her love, showing her love. So then it was like probably like what? That was 7 years ago. She was doing an interview with, I'm not sure who she was doing the interview with, but she said she shouted some female rappers out. And I
Like
was
the
one of
Breakfast
them.
Club, right?
I think I want to say
I
it was
remember that.
yeah.
I don't know if it was the Breakfast Club, but it was
it was
someone.
somewhere. It was
Yeah.
somewhere, but and I
That song was 7 years ago?
no.
Oh.
When she
shouted you out.
started, yeah,
It was
like
7 years ago.
So then
That's big.
it was huge. And
Yeah.
especially then earlier in my career. So like and then a lot of people I think a lot of people forget that I've been rapping for a very long time. So it's like Nicki's been showing me love since I started taking it serious. So that's what I mean. Like I count all the other situations and stuff, but I really don't because I never took it serious. So this last time when I released that project with the Gotta Get You Homes, and it was called Top 5. When I released Top 5 is when I literally started taking it serious. Like
I remember that.
So
That was big.
it was
It
like
was
because
big.
nobody was remixing
Yeah.
throwback music. Everybody was remixing current
You gave like
music.
that 90s vibe. You brought it back.
Thank you.
sure.
So everybody around that time was remixing. Like if somebody dropped a song, they would remix it. And I was like, no, I want to come out different. Like, and I want to show women, the women that came before me love because I feel like a lot of the times, like just younger artists, period. Just being younger artists or young people, period. We never pay homage or show love to the OGs. Like whether it's whatever. Like I feel like it's the street code, yes, but in the industry, it's like no code. I feel like everybody just be
It's catty, right?
doing whatever. Yeah, even with the guys, they have their little beefs too.
Right.
But I just feel like it's just never like somebody coming out and being like,
Genuine.
yo, yeah. So that's what I wanted to do. And then it was the best move I could have done, like because it made people look at me like she's spinning, like she's an actual rapper, like, you know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
but yeah, so when Nicki shouted me out, and then from there she's always just showed me love. Like when she did she had a podcast with Apple.
Yeah.
It was
Queen Radio.
Literally like every Queen Radio she had, she played my music, which got my my streams up and stuff. And a lot of people don't know that. So they think that it just started like 2 years ago or 3 years ago. Like, no, like she's been showing me so much love, like for
Well, I'm glad you said that because it's funny. I had a clip that I had on my page that I was like, women don't help other women,
Yeah.
right? Like a lot of, and I'm like, I think Nicki Minaj does, and the guy who I was sitting with, he's like, who's she help? I was like, I don't know, but now we
Yeah.
know.
And it's just is like I just feel like with her, I just feel like a lot of people have too many opinions about her.
Or expectations, right? Because she's at the
Yeah.
top of her game
But
and
I feel
everybody
like
is like,
nobody has those expectations with Jay-Z. Nobody has those expectations with Beyonce or nor Rihanna, you know?
mm,
And I feel like everybody like holds her to this standard, but then will try to like play her in the same breath, which is very, very weird because they don't do that to nobody else. You don't see Jay-Z getting on jumping on people's songs or jumping on these young people's songs and doing all that. So I find it weird. So does Beyonce, like, or Rihanna, like, but nobody holds them to that standard of like, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, which is very weird because she don't gotta do nothing.
right.
Like she's at a
Right.
point in her career where she doesn't have to do anything.
Yeah, she could just be
Like,
retired.
yeah, we like I feel like as a artist, like you have to always show and prove within yourself when you're new. Like, you know,
Right,
like
for sure.
and then trying to expect that somebody that's been in the game for 20 years that they have to come off their pedestal and bring you up is very weird. Like I came up from again Rough Riders to where it was like I would be around like they had me around Jadakiss. They had me freestyling outside on 125th Street, like, and teaching me artist and development and making me do everything myself. They no handouts, no nothing. So it's like it be kind of like it bewilders me a little bit when people think that she has to, and then it's like then when she does, they discredit all the people that she did big up and that she did bring up because again like nobody's looking at when 8 years ago when I was just putting out little freestyles that she was my music, like my streams on my music is there because of her. It's not because of like honestly, it's not because of me. Like, you know, like I wasn't that big of an artist with the singles that I was putting out. And she helped with a lot of that. Like, and then even just having my name in the conversations, like, you know, like
For
is
sure.
because of
It's
her.
a big deal.
Yeah, it's because of her.
It's a
And I
big
always
deal.
applaud her for that, like, and thank her for that every time I get a chance to thank her because she did so much for me, even bringing me up to Queen Radio to rap for her. I was the only female that she brought up to that platform to rap for her. And it got my followers up. Again, it got my streams up, you know? So I care about more stuff of behind the scenes than like anything else and having me every day with you and doing all that. I don't need that. Like I don't need a babysitter, you know?
Right.
And I really like thank her for that because she did so much. Her and Foxy, like Foxy be behind the scenes telling me like, yo, this, that, giving me advice with like, and it don't just be music. It be my family. It be my
Really?
friendships. Yes, like I could hit Foxy for anything. Like when I'm going through anything, like she's there. Like you know,
Wow.
like yeah, like so it's cool. Like even my breakup, like that was a lot. I was Foxy was talking to me through and telling me like, it's like you a baddie. Da, da, da. You're gonna get this person, and this da, 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 da. Like she like, you know, gassed me up to feel
Yeah,
good about
yeah.
it. Like, you know, so like, yeah, like I really like have like a different type of love, admiration for them and respect for them, you know? Cause
That's amazing.
it's not artist, like, you know, it's not the artist stuff. It's like really like those are my sisters, like, you
Like
know,
real
like
life
big
shit.
sisters, like, you
Yeah.
know, so I feel like a lot of artists sometimes when they don't get something out of somebody or they don't feel like when they don't get what they expected, the expectations again, like, you know, then they start doing that weird stuff. Now I gotta get on Instagram. Now I gotta tell everybody everything and now I gotta run my mouth about this person that was in my corner. I feel like that's so weird. And I feel
Like talking shit for clout.
it's weird.
It's
Like
weird.
it's so weird to me. Like I just don't do that. Like you like I feel like even what my mother used to tell us that whatever happens in the house stays in the house. So like I was brought up like that. So whether I go through something with my friends, even my friend groups, you will never see us on Instagram arguing with each other, beefing with each other, staying in our business. If we fall out behind closed doors. Like one of my best friends, we always get into it, but like you would nobody will ever know. We
Right.
didn't stop talking to each other for a year and nobody will ever know. But I feel like a lot of it is so fake. Everybody runs to the internet to solve their problems and get their issues off and to make you feel like less of a shitty person. You need your fan base to go up under it
Like
and validate
validated.
you.
Yeah.
It's very so yes.
This is kind of like, what do you think about Sexy Red? And I know, like, has nothing to do with you, but just like the culture of that kind of music, like the younger generation.
I feel like people give that they be focused on like the wrong type of thing, because music's been like that. Like we had Ying Yang Twins, we had like Little Kim was walking around with her tits out, like
True.
and I hate when people like. I really don't like when other people bash women for doing something that men do, 10 times worse. So people will talk shit about Sexy Red, but what about all the guys talking about killing each other and being doped up on lean and being doped up on perks, and that, I think that matters. There's so many artists that's passing away from the drugs and from killing each other, that you're worried about Sexy, like what Sexy's saying is very, very weird, and it's held to a different standard. She's looked at as being too um provocative, I guess. But what about all these guys that's name dropping and talking about each other's deads in these songs, and wishing, talking about running down and killing all, like, like,
Yeah.
I just don't like that. I find it to be very, very, it's
Like
biased.
a double
Double
standard.
standards, yes, it is. Cause like, like that's what you want to listen to when you're in the club. You don't want to listen to like church music. You don't want to listen.
Right.
You want to listen to something that you could scream for the top of your lungs. Sexy's music, you could scream it from the top of your lungs,
Right.
So yeah.
So you think it's just another version of what we had before?
Yeah. And it's like, stop looking for artists to parent your kids and parent your own damn kids.
Right.
Like, like
right. Censor your kids, what they're listening
censor them, or just tell them like, yo, this is music, right? That's it. Like, that's a grown ass woman doing grown ass woman shit, whatever she's doing. You should parent your kids inside your household, and your kids should not want to go outside being whoever they're seeing on TV, because I was never like that. Like, when I saw somebody, I never wanted to be like, oh, I want to be like this person when I grow up. Like, it was like, I was obsessed with 50 Cent. Like, like, love 50 Cent, my favorite rapper to this day. Like,
Okay.
But it never made me want to go outside and get shot 9 times.
Right,
Like,
I want to give you something.
Yes. Oh my God, gifts. I love it. I love gifts. Oh my God, I'm excited but scared. Oh, hoodies. I love hoodies. Yes. That's so cute. Thank you, girl.
One of our merch. And then
yes, we have to go for tacos one day. We have to do it.
Okay. And then I wanted to switch the topic a little.
Yes.
So this episode, let me go sit down over here. Let me do this.
Not the sunnies. She's bringing the sunnies out.
Okay,
yes.
So this episode is sponsored by Vush.
Vush.
They're a sex toy company. Yes. Concealed. So I'm gonna give you one.
Do I get to have it? Oh, thank you. I love this.
I'm gonna give you one before we leave. And then I want to talk to you a little bit about sex.
Let's do it.
Okay. Lighten up the fucking mood.
Yes, let's do it.
So let me see what they have over here. They gave me a lot of shit.
Oh my God. And those are all vibrators. You're just walking around with a box of vibrators.
Package yesterday. So let me see what they got over here.
Okay.
So they have a little bullet vibrator.
Oh my God.
They have. Do you see this? Okay. They have a rabbit.
Oh my God.
They
It's names for them. I didn't know.
Yeah. Here. They have a G-spot vibrator.
A G-spot vibrator.
What's a wand vibrator?
I have no idea.
I think it's waterproof.
Oh my God. I hope they all are waterproof. Shit.
Yeah.
I would have been electrocuted a long time ago.
I wonder what's the difference between a wand.
That looks like the wand looks like it stays at the top. That's the wand right there, right?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Like if you had a man, would you?
Hell yeah.
Into this type of stuff?
You know what? I feel like I got to spice up my life. One of my homegirls told me I have regular people sex. So ever since she told me that, I've been trying to figure out what is not regular no more.
What's not regular?
I have no idea. She told me I have regular one people sex and just regular sex with one person. Just regular.
I want to have regular sex. I don't like the weird sex. I've been in weird situations where people wanted me to do some weird ass shit.
Oh, for real? Oh my God.
I've been living in LA for a long time. I've been in Hollywood for a long time.
Oh my God. What's the weirdest thing they ever told you to do?
I don't even know.
Oh my God. I really want to know. Tell me offline.
Okay. Do you use toys with a man?
All right. So again, my friend said I have regular sex. So no, I've never used a toy with somebody before.
Would you be down for?
Yes, I would think so, because these little things be taking me out, making me have a heart attack. So I would think that using both. Yeah.
Yeah, but then it's like,
what?
Do you feel like you'll come faster and then you don't want to fuck anymore?
I don't know. I think
Do you have a vibrator?
Yes, I have two. I have the rose and this thing.
Okay.
One of these like little.
Right. So how long does it take you to come?
Oh my God.
Like 30 seconds, right?
It's like, it depends. All right, so I'll be watching Pornhub. You watch Pornhub?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So I got to find my little video, right? And then
what kind of porn do you like?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
You don't have to tell me the weird shit.
All right, I have two. It's not weird.
Okay.
I don't think it's weird, but I don't know why, right? And I'm not lesbian. I'm not part of that community.
Okay.
But for whatever reason, girl on girl stuff is very entertaining. It's so entertaining.
I like it.
Yeah.
I'm not a lesbian either. I have watched lesbian porn because I don't really want to see someone's dick.
You know,
dicks make me kind of like, ugh.
Okay, so all right.
Though, I mean, like, unless I know you, I don't want to see a random dude's dick.
Yeah, but the other thing that I do watch on Pornhub, oh my God, this is so funny, and this might be embarrassing a little bit, but I don't know. I like to watch a guy jerk off and then talk. I like talking. I like to hear
talk
it.
like what?
Just talking.
What is he
just
saying? I never seen one of those.
Yeah,
videos.
you have to. He just says like, yeah, you want this.
To who?
To
himself. Nobody?
I guess himself. I don't know.
That's
you
weird.
see, I don't think about all of that. I'm just looking at it and it's going and it's happening and then yeah. I don't know why. Yeah.
It's kind of weird though.
You think so?
Yeah. Like you're talking to yourself while you're jerking off?
Yeah, but he's really talking to the camera, I guess.
I get it, but
clearly he's talking to me.
But he's sick.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think I like it. I like it a lot, actually. Gets me going.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, with different strokes for different folks. I don't know. I like either like deep throat, like porn.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh
I don't know why, because I don't really like giving head. So I want to watch someone else suffer.
You see? Oh my God! Because
I'm sick.
You feel like you're suffering when you get fed?
Yes.
Girl,
I don't like it.
I like it.
Why?
Because then to see the guy going all crazy and then just caving it.
Well, this is okay. Let's just, if you really want to break it down, right?
And I'm good at it. I'm very good at it.
Well, if you're good at it, maybe I'm not good at it. It's just that sometimes guys have like these giant dicks.
Girl, stay at the head. That's what
I've been told. But I'm just like, what am I supposed to do? I get intimidated when I see them. If they pump, I'm like, oh my God, it's not gonna fit.
No, just stay at the top.
But I see these bitches that really like,
and they're pros. Girl, they are pros.
That's what I'm saying. I can't fuck.
But you see, and then I can't watch that because I be feeling bad for the girl. I be like, oh my God, are they hurting her? Like I can't watch that. So you see, I think you weird with that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's like,
yeah, girl, stay at the top, and then
but these girls don't stay at the top.
I know, but girl, we are not porn stars, so we're not qualified for that.
All right, so I don't want to be judged. Like I don't want to be bad. I don't want to have like I don't want to be like, oh, that was whack.
Yeah, but no.
Because most of the guys that I like have they're packing.
Oh yeah, mine do too, but like.
So I don't want to. So I
don't
feel
put that whole thing in my mouth.
intimidated.
Ew. No, I don't. I do not. I do not do the whole.
You just take the tip. But they need the whole situation.
No, I do what I can do, but it's more so of like the movements of what you're doing, like, you know. And then when you see that they like it, you keep doing what they like, you know. And then I talk. I will talk. I will stare at you. Yeah.
Really?
Yes, they love that. And then
I'm sure they like that.
Yeah. And then you know how you say you feel intimidated sometimes? When you're staring at them and stuff, they start getting intimidated and then they start closing their eyes. And it's like, look, caught you. Now I'm going to keep doing it because now, like, it's just, I don't know. It's just a whole little thing. It's a whole little thing.
So
no, I haven't been dating. No. It's nothing out there.
Nothing.
And then it's like, I feel like everybody looks at me like, oh, she's a baddie from Instagram, so let's treat her like a baddie. And then I'll be like, no, I'm not a baddie. Might call myself a baddie, but, you know.
Yeah.
I like regular stuff still. Like regular stuff.
Like what?
Like, I don't like steak. I don't like seafood. So I don't like fancy restaurants. I'm not that girl. Like, I like...
You don't like steak?
No, I don't. I like pepper steaks from the Dominicans, but actual whole steak and blood and medium rare and rare. I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like seafood. I don't eat seafood. I'm not allergic or nothing. I just don't like it. I don't like fancy food. So, I like chicken tenders, cheeseburgers from like mom and dad shops, and you know, I like that. I don't like the whining and dining. I don't like that. I do not like that. And then it's like, even with like, you know, these guys, everybody want to fly you out, fly here. I never been flown out before. Never. Never went to like a country with a guy. Never did none of that. I'm very sentimental, so like I feel like every time when I do go to these countries, I want to go with somebody I love, or like my friends, like but I want to experience it with somebody I love.
So you're not into casual sex.
It's like I used to be. Like I used to
When
be
you were
because
younger.
when I was younger, yes, and then like when I was in a 6-year relationship.
Okay.
So I was like I've always been a relationship girl. So even when I was out of high school, like I was with somebody for 3 years. My high school sweetheart, I think we was together for a little minute. Then I was with somebody else for like 3 years. Then I was with somebody else for 2. Then I was with my last ex for 6 years.
6 years?
Yes. So girl, I was sick and tired. I was like, I'm tired of being somebody's girlfriend. I'm tired of having to, like, I was just tired of relationships, period. So I was like, I was going out on dates, like, and yeah, but then I realized like, no, I'm not that girl either. Like, like, so it was
So what, you're not looking for anything now, or you want something serious, or
I'm
you want to be
talking
alone?
to somebody. It's weird. Like it's just weird. Like I'm just taking it a day at a time. I'm not rushing it. I'm not rushing to let me be your girl. You be my. I'm not.
Yeah.
No.
So if you were at the store right now,
Mm-hmm.
and you had to pick one of these vibrators to buy, which one would you buy?
Maybe. All right, so
let me open this because we don't know what.
It would be this one because I have one like this, and this one gets the job done. The rabbit vibrator.
Look, this is like a contour.
That looks like what is
It's a
that?
contour. That's what they're known for. It's like
you could carry that in your purse and no one will
Yes.
ever know. But why would you want to carry it in your purse and just be getting free?
Because people put ass plugs in their fucking.
Oh my God. All right, so you know what I do want to try one day?
Have you heard that?
No, I didn't hear that people would just be out here walking around with them.
Yes.
You know there's this app thing, right? That you could it's this little vibrator that you wear.
Look.
It's this little vibrator that you wear. Oh my God. It's like a little egg.
Yeah.
But it's this it's going fast. Oh, it's wilding. Oh, it's wilding. But it's this little vibrator thing that you could put up you, and then your man can control it from wherever he's at. So say like if he's in far away, he could vibrate you, and
that's cool. New York. I saw Cam say, "Oh, I don't like girls from New York because they're too aggressive and that."
Y'all made us this way.
Right.
Men made us this way. The
Right.
New York guys, to keep up with y'all, we have to be the way we are. Like,
yeah.
It's a mess.
But then, when I travel to other states, I'm like, damn, these people are nice.
So sweet.
Right?
So sweet. My mother's from down south. I think that's why, like, I'm halfway a sweetheart too, because my mother is from down south. I don't have a New York mother. I feel like if I had a New York mother, I would be totally different. Because all my friends that got New York mothers, and they be wildin'.
Yeah.
I love it.
You love kids?
I love kids, but I don't want kids right now.
You don't want kids?
Not right now, and not right now. No.
Yeah, I would say don't. Unless you're like happily married, ready to retire.
Girl, if I wanted to have kids, I would have had them a long time ago.
Yeah,
like,
I don't want any more kids.
No. So you have
I have one.
A son or daughter?
A son.
Oh,
he's 4.
Love it. Love it.
It's a lot. It's hard.
No, maybe later. I think if I don't have my kid by 25, I'm at 25, 35, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, don't do it.
No.
For what? It's like it just like I feel like it's like a ball and chain in a way. Like if people want to hurt you, they'll go through your kid. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like if you don't have a kid with the right guy, you're just like totally fucked.
No, literally. And that's literally probably, it's been a lot. It's been like my childhood growing up, and I don't want to put a kid through that. I would never want it. I want to be totally secure in life.
Guys are crazy.
No, guys are so crazy. And then it's like, it's messed up because I feel like guys, they'll try to get at the woman.
That's what they do to try to hurt you.
You don't want to be with them no more.
Yes.
Like,
that's what they do.
About. So that was my dad. My dad was a crazy baby mother to my mom. Well, not baby mother because it was, whatever.
Baby father.
Yeah, baby father. So my dad was a crazy baby father. My dad tried to take custody out on us and everything.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Mom, and they told my mom, the court told my dad, like,
nobody's giving none of you motherfuckers custody. The guys that be like, I'm gonna get full custody. No, you're not.
You can't even take care of yourself.
Right.
No, girl, no. I'm not it's not even a thought. I be seeing like the little cute baby stuff on Instagram, and I be like, oh, that's cute, but girl, no.
It's overrated.
No. So I'm on the fence.
What's your favorite food?
Chicken.
Chicken?
Yeah, chicken wings, chicken cutlets.
That's it?
Chicken. Yeah, that's it. Oh, I like Jamaican food too. I like Jamaican and Dominican food too. Okay. But I just love anything with chicken.
Anything with chicken, but no steak.
No steak, no seafood.
Have you tried steak? Like, has
I
anyone
have.
taken you and been like, let's try?
You know how labels have dinners and stuff like that,
Mhm.
and they be like, "Oh, we're gonna take you here," and then they
Yeah,
take you
yeah.
to some fancy ass restaurant, and then it's a steak, and they're like, "No, Malibu, get a steak and get it well done." It's still not well done how I want it, off the grill, burnt. Like it's not like that. So the red juices
But what, the juices freak you out?
is that, and just
Can you
seeing that.
close your eyes and like just try it?
Probably not, because I feel like I taste that taste. You know, like it has that taste. Like I
Mhm.
don't like that taste. Like I don't like
Right.
it. Even when I eat burgers, it has to be fully cooked all the way. Like when I make spaghetti, it has to be fully cooked all the way. Like, you know,
Yeah.
I like a little crunch.
Okay.
Yeah, it's disgusting. What's your favorite food?
Hmm. I'm boring, but mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese is not.
I love
My
mac
mother
and cheese.
my mother loved mac and cheese.
Love mac and cheese.
Yeah, I like spam too.
I've never had it. What is it? It's pork? I
I
don't eat
don't know
pork.
what it is. Probably mystery meat,
I don't
and
eat
it's just
pork.
like in a can,
Ew.
and then like love it.
Ew.
It's in a can. It's all slimy when you take.
I
it
know,
out,
I've
cut it up,
seen it,
fry
but I don't know
Ugh,
what it
I
is.
love
I'm
it.
just like, why would anybody eat
Yeah,
that?
so yeah, because we was broke as hell when we was younger. So yeah, that mom made us that. And then it's funny because I'm Filipino too. So I guess I've been meeting mad Filipino. My dad was adopted from Vietnam. So he's Vietnamese and Filipino. So he was adopted from Vietnam. So I've been meeting mad Filipinos, and it's like a delicacy in the Philippines.
Really?
Spam. So I'm like, that's why I love it. That's why I love it so
That's
much.
crazy. They said in Japan, watermelon is a delicacy. It's like a few
Crazy.
$100s for one watermelon.
Crazy.
So
Crazy.
different places have different things.
Yeah.
What's your favorite country that you've
I
ever
ever been to? Jamaica.
Jamaica?
You know what it is? I know it's very ghetto to say that because it's
It's not
like
ghetto. It's beautiful.
yeah, it's so beautiful, and then the people are just so sweet. I remember the first time when I went to Jamaica, I cried when I got off the plane, and then I cried when I had to go back home because I was going through mad stuff with when I was going through the first, that was like early, like me losing my deal with Atlantic and going through the stuff with the production company. So I went there and I was like going through it. Like I'm talking about crying about it, like pissed off about it, like just being like, why me? Went to Jamaica. I started crying because I'm like, how dare I be complaining about this and this when they don't have much. Well, some parts of it don't have much because some parts is very rich, but some of them don't have much. And I was like, how dare I? How dare I? I did not want to leave. I'm one of those people. So that's probably why I shouldn't travel either, because I'm one of those people that I would stay. Yeah.
I'm one of those people too. I can't stay now though because I have a kid, so I
Yeah.
can't. I'm the type. I'll go somewhere. I'll be like, I don't want to go home.
I gotta say, I feel like that if I go to Korea, like Japan or something, I feel like I'm gonna stay. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if there's any sponsors in Japan that want to fly us out there, we want to check it out.
Girl, I'm gonna stay. We're gonna have to bring
there.
We're gonna have to bring your
I'm
kid
with
because
that.
we're gonna stay.
I'm with that. I'm down to like go to Japan and just see what.
No,
the fuck.
I have to live my life as a K-pop idol. I have to live.
You listen to K-pop?
Like I do some. Like one of my favorite rappers over there and singers is Jay Parks. Fire.
I don't know
Love,
anything.
love.
I'm too old for it.
Yeah, so he just put us. He had like this Asian remix to his song called Make Nasty. So
Okay.
he put a lot of the K-pop girls on there, like the big K-pop artists on there. So I love that, and then he put me on there too. So I was like, oh, this is so cute. And then I'm over here. I'm American. I don't even speak the language.
So they put you on a K-pop song?
Yeah, because my dad is Asian. So like, yeah, it was so cute. Yeah, Jay always throws me the alley oops. Like he always throws me the alley oops. But a lot of Asians that I met, they are just so happy when they find out I'm Asian. They just be the way she threw her phone down just now. Stop calling her. Leave her alone, y'all. Right. But yeah, so yeah, every time I meet somebody Asian, they be like, Malibu, we heard you're Filipino, you're Vietnamese. Come.
I didn't know that.
Yes, and then they start trying to cook me food, yes, and everything. They try to teach me a lot, and I love that because I guess it's like a thing where people think I guess like it looks like sometimes and what people hear, like Asian people would be like, oh, you have black? Oop, nope. And it's never the case with me. They be embracing me.
Really?
Like,
yeah, they're good people. They're good people.
They're amazing. So yes.
I love that. All right, so fly us out there if you guys see this
out.
episode. And I just want to thank you so much for coming here. I had so much fun. I love you.
I feel like this was like a little therapy session for me. Thank you so much.
Oh, okay, good. I like that. I feel like I always wanted to be a therapist.
Yes. No,
like,
you're so good at it.
I would want to like,
if there was a couch here, the next time bring it. Like we should have a little couch.
There's a couch.
Girl, next time, yes.
Right,
and
so
look, the little seat.
And just,
yeah,
like,
and I'm just gonna
problems, and I'll sit in the chair like I'm a
doctor. No, let's do it.
Like...
Let's do it with tacos on the side, warm tacos on the side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll order it before,
food.
and then they'll just bring the food.